JL Media today is back once again. It is live from, we're down in Franklin tonight. We are live from the Franklin Skate Center. We're here with Mr. Kirby Smith. So I did Kirby Smith and Kevin Smith, didn't I? I was looking around at you and I said, all right, let me start. This is how it's going to start. Kirby Cochran Jr., Sr. My God. I told you I'm doing this sober,
all day
brother.
long. Sober?
I'm doing this sober
What's in
tonight,
that cup?
man. I'm not used to it.
What's in that cup?
And that's my friend, too, Kirby Cochran Sr. for Sheriff, Johnson County.
That's right.
Why do you want to be sheriff, brother?
Johnny, I got about 24 years law enforcement corrections experience.
That's why I'm sober tonight, right there. That's
Hey,
what it
you
is.
got it. I've been in the county all my life, lived here all my life.
Right.
Just chasing dreams.
Chasing dreams. Is sheriff one of them? Or was that
Yes.
something new the last couple of years?
Sheriff's been from day one when I started back in early 90s.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Always Johnson County? Is that where you're from?
Yep.
All right. All right. Now, Johnson County is not a bad county at all. The sheriff before you has done a great job.
Yep. Doug's done a great job for us. He's going to leave us in really good shape. As always, there's always things to work on. You're changing with the culture, changing with the times.
Right.
We got a huge drug problem we need to work on. A lot of different things we can work on to make the community better here in Johnson County.
I guess me being up from north side of Marion County, I didn't know there was a drug problem down here.
Yeah, there's a drug problem nationwide.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right there. Not alcohol, though, right? Because I'm still good there.
You're still good there.
Okay.
Looks like you got Pepsi there. You're good. That's a plug for Pepsi.
We're here at Family Skate Center. Tell us about this place, man. This one of your homes away from home, right?
It is. Back in the day, early 80s, 70s, I grew up here, just a skating rink Friday, Saturday night. A lot of the faces that are here tonight, we just thought it'd be a good family event to bring out some old folks that were around, and we're learning that we can't skate like we used to.
Several people I know have already hit the
deck.
boards in there.
Yeah,
you weren't one of them, though, were you?
Not yet. Why'd you say that?
I was just wondering what happened. I don't know if we're going to have to carry you out of here or what.
No, we're waiting on Mike and Kevin to lace up a pair, but they're not looking good.
Well, that's a perfect segue. Let's bring Mike and Kevin in. How about that? Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Kevin, what do you do, brother?
I am currently retired.
That is a wonderful job to have right there. How's that going for you?
Keeping busier at home than I did at work.
And Mike?
Own a body shop.
Body shop. What's the
Yeah.
name of it?
Blakey's Body Shop.
Blakey's Body Shop. Is that right here in Franklin? Where is that?
Yeah, right here on Franklin. It's behind the Speedway gas station.
Okay. How long have you been in body work?
Been doing it.
Long time. Don't be shy.
Yeah, I've been doing it for quite some time. Been a business owner for just over 3 years now.
Uh-huh. Just
it-
3 years.
Yep.
Always for somebody else then.
Always working for somebody else. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask you guys to be honest with me. I know Kirby's still sitting here. Why are we backing him for sheriff?
He's a good guy and may as well help the local guy out.
Kevin?
Integrity. And he definitely has a good plan on, I think, to actually save money and accomplish things that need to be done in the
Right.
county with intervention, proactive versus the opposite.
I tell you, I met this guy a little while back. It had nothing to do with, his bid for sheriff. It was through the Indiana Donor Network, and he is just one of those guys that I fell in love with right off the bat. He was my buddy, and didn't even know his politics or anything. I knew I wanted to support him. I knew I wanted to back him. Integrity is the thing that stands out with me as well. How long have you known him, Kevin?
Couple 3 years now. I'm also was involved with the donor network. I'm
Okay.
a heart recipient.
Oh,
And so
very
we
nice.
kind of met through donors
Sure.
that are friends.
My sister donated a kidney to our little brother, and so I am a big supporter. And I didn't realize how many people I knew were dealing with the Indiana Donor Network at some level. I know several different people who've gotten and given. So,
Yeah, very, very good cause. Wouldn't be here without a donor.
well, I'm going to ask you again on a different realm. How you doing?
Doing great. Maybe 7 years, July 23rd.
Beautiful,
Thanks,
beautiful.
man.
Congratulations, man. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. Kirby, how does it make you feel, brother?
Yeah, it makes me feel good. It gives you a good positive outlook that things can be get back to normal, and that's what we're striving for. I feel really good right now, and been blessed by the good Lord to be able to be here and step up to the plate and run for sheriff and make a difference in Johnson County. And ultimately that's our goal. And right now, I can tell you, if you look around in this building here, we're just surrounding ourselves with good people, as you know, and that's why we reach out to JL Media.
You know, he's looking over at Mike when he was saying all that stuff, and he looked at me when he said good people. That makes me feel good, Mike.
Well, he's a good guy, and you surround yourself with good people, and good things happen to you.
Brother, how long have you known him?
I've known Kirby. I've known of him. I've met him a few times. Probably 10 years ago I've met him, but I really didn't know him until the last probably a year or so.
Right.
And that's just, and I really got to know him through Kevin.
Okay. All right. And how long have you known Kevin, I guess? You guys are sitting down
shoot.
together? I mean,
I think I've known Kevin for probably 44, 45 years.
Wow, that long, huh?
Yeah.
He's like a little brother.
Perfect.
Hey, Johnny, we got a new guy coming in, former Sheriff Terry McLaughlin. Terry's helping back the campaign, and Terry's leading this camp, so we got to be good to him while he's here.
Former Sheriff Terry. Brother, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I want to tell you right now, I am sober doing this show tonight just because I came to this event, but I've hugged Kirby's neck 1,000 times. I want to shake your hand, though, and say thank you for putting on that uniform.
Well, thank you.
We are at JL Media today. We are huge backers of the guys in blue and brown. So owe a big debt to you guys. So. Tell me what you think of Kirby Cochran here.
Well, how much money you got, Kirby?
Probably not enough.
No, Kirby's just a guy to get things done. I mean, he's always been that way. If he says he's going to do something, it's done from top to bottom.
Right.
So I think he's got a lot of good qualities he can bring to the table to be sheriff, and serving in that role, and virtually spending 33 years there. I kind of know my way around the place a little bit.
Absolutely.
So, but I think he'd be a good person to fill the office.
Terry, how long have you been in uniform, bro?
I was in for 33 years.
33 years. Anything you regret in those 33 years that we can mention on the radio?
No, not at all. I mean, for me, I'm very fortunate. I looked at it. It was I didn't have a job. I had a career. And there's only probably a handful of days that maybe you think that you wouldn't want to do that job. But it was a great career. Loved it. And wish it on everybody. Wherever they go to work, don't go to work to go to work. Get you a career and make the best of it.
Absolutely. I completely understand that. Not only is Kirby a man of integrity, he seems to surround himself with the same type of people. That's a good thing, brother.
Yeah, it certainly is. I think that's just the quality of being a leader. Is the fact of surrounding yourself with good people, and in the same token, those people you kind of get inspired by the people that you spend time with.
33 years in, you fully retired now? How do you keep them busy?
Well, I'm done with law enforcement. I'm currently the deputy mayor for the city of Greenwood. Been up there, it's going on my 6th year, so kind of a new career, and it's entirely different. So it was a great learning curve, but again, it's brings excitement when you go do something that you're not used to doing.
Sure. Public service.
Yes.
That's beautiful. I guess I'm the only self-serving guy here. But I love what I do. I got a nice platform to help promote from, and I couldn't think of a better guy to be down here supporting.
Well, I know that Kirby appreciates it, and the rest of Kirby's supporters appreciate it as well.
Now, we are here at the Skate Center, Kirby, in Franklin. Is this a fundraiser tonight, or...
Yeah, we got a fundraiser going tonight. All of our fundraisers, obviously, we got to have money to run this campaign and
certainly,
take us to the top and all the way to the end. We're about 12 months away from election time.
That's not a long time.
No,
it's not a long time.
We've been at it for, as Terry will tell you, for many months, just trying to get the name out and trying to build a platform. But more so, we're just trying to surround ourselves with good people. I can't say that enough. And we're blessed with a whole building full of them this evening. And we welcome anybody to come out, join us at any time. I'm going to let my wife jump on board here and talk a little bit.
Before we get Ms. Lori on here, what do we got going on in the back there? You're back at your table. We got raffles going on. And
we got some raffles going on. We got some merchandise just to help get the advertisement out there. We'll be giving some things away. bigger than that, we got some good music and a lot of good people and
I
some
hear
folks
that.
trying to skate.
We're doing a lot of 80s stuff back there from what I hear.
Yeah.
See, that's
well,
my jam, Kirby. That's
there
my,
you go.
that's my
Well,
stuff right there.
We'll wait till you get off the mic and get you some skates. We got to finish
Oh,
the
this
show.
is scary. This is scary. We're not going Facebook Live with those skates, so I can promise you that.
All right, Tim.
Brother, we'll talk to you in a
Hey,
minute.
Johnny, thanks.
Mike, tell me about that business, man. Where is it located?
Behind the Speedway gas station.
Uh-huh. Where can we find you online? You got the website you were telling me about?
Yeah, it's BlakeyBodyShop.com.
BlakeyBodyShop.com.
Yep.
Anything you specialize in, or just?
Collision repair.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Brother, thanks for sitting down with me, man.
Thank you.
Kevin,
Yes.
retirement.
Yes.
Now, you weren't a sheriff, too. You weren't in law enforcement?
No.
Okay.
I actually worked in a foundry.
Okay, see, I was a pipe fitter. I worked over the road construction for years. But before that, no, I'll tell you what, yes, before that, I worked at a level 5 security prison in South Georgia. So I've worn a uniform as well. Just now's not a good time for these guys to be doing that. And the integrity that Kirby has and fortitude.
For a few years, I worked at Sheriff's Department as a mechanic, so I've known Terry for
Long
quite a
time.
while, and he's served the county very well. And as a sheriff, did a great job. So he's a great reference for Kirby's
Sure.
campaign, in my opinion. So
That's a beautiful thing right there.
Thank you,
Brother,
Kevin.
thanks for sitting down with us, Kevin.
yeah, thank you.
I'm sitting down with now Miss Lori.
Hello.
There you are. Thank you so much. Kirby is not the only one running for sheriff. This is a family thing, too. You're involved in all the pictures and all these fundraisers, and not only are you wearing the shirt, I mean, this is a job for you.
It is. It's a lot of work.
Okay. And you're ready to be a sheriff's wife?
I am.
She looks right at Terry.
I am. I completely support him, and it's been fun experience so far, and quite a journey we're on, and ready for the next year.
I completely understand that, and I'm looking forward to it as well. How long have you been with him?
We've been married almost 17 years.
How'd you meet?
Do what?
How did you meet?
Actually, through work. We met years ago. I used to work for Johnson County Probation, and he worked for Johnson County Community Corrections, and that's actually how we met and ran into each other a few years after I left Johnson County Probation.
Now, was it love at first sight, or did he have to woo you? Is Kirby a romantic guy at home? We have to know these things.
Oh, let's see. If
We have to get to know the candidate,
They
right?
can't see my face is red, can they?
Mine is too, and I don't know. I've never been to your house.
No, he's a great guy, and we. Let's see. What do I want to say?
That's entirely up to you. You know what's there.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy, and I really liked him as a coworker and friend. And then when we started dating, I realized how funny he was,
Sure.
and what a good person he was, and what a good heart he had. So I really recognized that once we started dating, and we got married a short time after we started dating. So.
Is there anything that you can tell us about him that would surprise us?
Maybe just how funny he is. He's very. Once you get to know him, he can be kind of quiet sometimes. But if you really get to know him, he's actually very, very funny.
See, the quiet guy I know. I hadn't got to the funny yet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is it slapstick stuff or?
No, not slapstick. He's just. I don't know how to explain it. He's just a funny guy, and he's just a really nice guy, and he is who he is. And through this campaign, that's one thing he wants to just keep being himself and get people to know him for who he is.
That's going to be a beautiful thing. Now, you're known for, I guess, being Miss Cochran. Is that interesting for you? All the pictures and social media and everything. We're still not friends on Facebook, but I know you as Kirby's wife.
Right.
And through social media, you are very prevalent there.
Yes.
Okay. So you're running support all the time, I guess. What I'm saying is you don't seem like not a support lady. You seem like a leading role lady, period.
I try.
Does that make any sense whatsoever? Because in my mind it did. Terry,
I'm
in my
trying-
mind it did. I promise you.
I think it did.
Okay.
It definitely is a family event trying to support him, and in our marriage, I can say we've kind of gone back and forth on who supports who and kind of 50-50. And so I went back to school a few years ago, and he supported me through that and picked up a bunch of slack where I couldn't do things because I was in school and working full time. And so it's kind of like, okay, now it's my turn to support you and what you want to do. So in that respect, that's why I'm so involved and want to be involved and help in any way I can.
Well, he's got a lot of support. This place is packed tonight and has been since the thing started at 6. I can barely get through back there.
Yeah.
Have you been out there on skates yet?
I have not.
Are you going to do it?
No. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to break a leg or anything. I got to go to work tomorrow.
I've got to work tomorrow. I got to work Saturday and Sunday. So
Exactly.
I can't be breaking anything
Exactly.
here. I'm too old for that. I don't know about anybody else here, but I am too old for that.
I'm watching Kirby skate, so.
There's middle-aged men out there on skates.
I know.
I'm not sure about middle-aged men, but we're joined by someone else I haven't met who rolled in here on some skates. Hey, brother.
Hi,
What's your name?
Steve Beatty.
Steve Beatty. What do you do, brother?
I'm a maintenance electrician.
Okay, very cool. How do you know Kirby Cochran Sr.?
We grew up across the street from each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of people he's known his whole life. That must have been a big neighborhood.
Yeah, we called it the ghetto.
The ghetto of Franklin.
Yeah.
What would be your rundown of Kirby if you had to describe him? If you had to describe him to our listeners.
The number one thing I remember as far as us growing up as a kid, we always, how you played the kid deal was we'd go to Kirby's mom and dad to see if they could go skate, and then
Sure.
we'd send Kirby to my mom and dad, and how it worked back and forth. And, well, we already got the okay from Daryl and Gloria's mom and dad, and we went across the street, and at that time, my mom and dad had a big front porch. Well, we got the okay there, and we run outside, and Kirby steps on one of the little wiggly worms that's got spikes. Caterpillar, whatever the heck they might call him, and his foot swells up and he can't go. That's...
Wait, the caterpillar had spikes.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, like a
Where
wiggly
did you
worm,
guys
big
live,
round.
man?
We live in Franklin.
You guys have caterpillars with spikes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure.
I'm not from
know what he's
Franklin. I
talking
don't
about,
know.
but
I don't know anything about those.
Okay.
Well, I'm not for sure if the caterpillar word's right, but it's like a big wiggly worm about that long,
Okay. Terry, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Kind of like swamp people or something. I'm not sure.
Now, you're not from the same neighborhood, are you, brother?
No, I wasn't. I was a Greenwood boy.
Yeah, okay. And you're still there? Deputy mayor?
Yeah, deputy mayor up there and reside out in rural Franklin.
Uh-huh. You said a big learning curve.
Yeah.
Are you still learning?
Oh, yeah. I'm one of those guys. I think you learn, I won't say every day, but
Sure.
just about every day, whatever you do and you pick up. But when you go into a whole different field that you're trying to get your hands around at a pretty quick pace, it's pretty intriguing. I'll give you a little story. So my first day there, I meet the sanitation superintendent. So he goes, "Let me tell you how this works." He goes, "It runs downhill and you're at the bottom." I said, "Hey, I understand. I'm right there with you."
I've been married twice, and that's the exact same thing. Yeah. That is beautiful. So what would you do different? Now that you know how everything is ran, would you do anything different from the time you started?
No, I mean, I've never been one of those people. I just think you take life how it comes to you, you make the best of it. I don't believe in going back. You just
Sure.
deal with it as you go. And like I said, it's a great experience for me. So
Right.
I
Okay.
just think that was, I couldn't be more appreciative.
Now, Sheriff, dare I say that we will not see you on skates tonight?
No. I mean, one thing I can say that, as I get older, I have got a little smarter in some ways. So I don't want to test my insurance.
And we learn something every day, and I already know. I already know what's going to happen if I get on skates, so I'm not going to do it. Sheriff, I appreciate you sitting down with us, brother.
Thank you very much.
And we are joined by someone else now who I've not met. We're going to break everything getting out of here. Thank you, brother. Everybody's leaving me. Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Who are you?
Johnny McCarty.
Johnny. You know what? I heard Johnny earlier, and I kept turning my head because I'm a Johnny, and they were talking about you. Good to meet you, brother.
Nice meeting you.
Tell me about Kirby Cochran.
Kirby Cochran. I've known that boy 41 years.
41 years.
41 years.
Wait, you didn't grow up in the same neighborhood as him?
Same neighborhood.
Oh, wow. This has got to be a huge neighborhood. Do you know all his friends?
I do. I've met all of them, yeah.
And you can keep them all straight?
I can.
Okay, well,
and Kirby has a big family. It took me a long time to remember all his family, so there's a lot of people. We can't go anywhere in Franklin most of the time where he doesn't see someone he knows.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, what do you do, brother?
I drive a dump truck for Lock Trucking.
Lock trucking.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're just a driver there?
Yep.
How long have you been there?
I've been there 2 years.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. What's the coolest thing about Kirby?
coolest
I mean,
thing
you're
about
wearing his shirt. So
Coolest-
I know that you think he's going to be a good sheriff.
he's going to be a great sheriff.
Okay.
The coolest thing about Kirby, he is down to earth, good people.
So you know his funny side, too, because I heard he was funny, but you had to get to know him. I'm sure you do. by
Oh
now.
yeah, there's all kinds of stories, but it won't be appropriate on here.
Well, let me ask you something about your neighborhood. Were there caterpillars with spikes on them? Yeah, I was trying to picture what my man was saying a minute ago. I'm sure there's something there. And yeah,
They might be.
I'm sure.
I think it's a silkworm as is.
Okay, see, that makes sense. There we are. Now I feel like a silly dude. An idiot over here. Silkworm. Absolutely. Hello, dear.
Well, hello.
How are you?
Fine.
What is your name?
My name is Maria Smith.
Maria.
and-
I'm the other Johnny. That's Big Johnny. Johnny, you leaving us?
I'm leaving. I'm hot.
But very nice to meet you, brother. Thanks for
Nice
sitting in
meeting
with
you.
us.
I'm burning up.
I'm sorry, dear. Your name one more time.
My name is Maria Smith.
Maria Smith. How do you know Kirby?
Well, actually, you just had Kevin Smith on a few minutes ago,
Oh,
and you
you're
were
Kevin-
speaking to him, and
You're
I am
Kevin's
his
daughter.
wife.
Oh, his
No.
wife.
Oh, I love the way you think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm his wife.
You didn't hear how I started the show, did you?
No, I didn't.
I had my tongue tied all up, and it was horrible. I called Kirby Smith sitting over here. I know a Kirby
Really?
Smith.
Okay.
And he owes me money, come to think of it. But
Okay.
I got them mixed up. Literally, 10 seconds into the show, I had it all mixed up. And everybody was looking at me going, no.
well,
I
when
was
it
like, "I
comes to
know."
money, it's scary.
Exactly. How long have you known Kirby?
Well, actually, I've really known Kirby only for a couple of years.
Uh-huh.
But
Did you know he's funny?
did I know he's funny?
Yeah.
Well, I just found out from his wife that he's funny.
Okay, see, it's a couple of years, and that's when you
But-
figure out.
But
you
let
know
me
him well
tell
enough.
you, the first time I met the man, I thought he was so approachable and kind and with an incredible heart. And I will tell you that I work with Lori at, as a fellow RN, and that's really how I came to know Kirby, besides my husband actually knowing him. It was kind of an oddity that two sides of the fence, and then we come together, and we're here today to support Kirby because he's an exceptional man. And I will tell you, I'm a wife of a transplant patient as well as Lori. And for those two men to go through what they did to be where they are today, I do want to express to you that takes strength and courage
Oh,
and
absolutely.
such incredible fortitude for themselves to move forward and continue in life. So I'm going to tell you, he is a great man.
I believe so.
Thank you,
believe
Maria.
You are so welcome because
What-
I do
Very
believe
kind.
that.
so. What field are in? Are you guys? Lori, I
Well-
don't think we've ever talked about that, have
No.
we?
Nope. I work in the endoscopy department at St. Francis.
Okay, all right. I believe you met my sister at one of his events,
I
Kirby's
did.
events.
I did.
She is in labor and delivery at Community North.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
And probably one of my favorite people on the face of the earth is my sister. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of nurses. I love you guys, and just
we-
thank you so much for what you do. So
well, we love that
You're
you love
welcome.
us.
I absolutely.
And Maria,
well,
aren't you in education?
Yes, I
That's what I
have
thought.
been a cardiac. I was in my past history. I'm a little bit older than Lori. I could
Not too
probably
much.
be her mother.
No.
But I have been in cardiac services for many years, but now I actually am a clinical educator. So that's what they do with us old ones.
I
They send
see.
us out in the pasture, and then we come back and we
you
regroup, and
have-
then we teach others.
But you have better hours.
Yeah, I do. I don't do weekends or holidays.
Exactly.
But as we get older, that's what we look forward to, right, Lori?
Absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
awesome.
And how long have you two known each other?
Wow, I guess really a couple of years. Because rumor was out in the hospital, and that's how I came to know Lori.
Yeah.
That there was another nurse who had a husband who had a transplant, and that we needed to meet.
Yeah.
And so we did.
Yeah. So we met not knowing our husbands actually knew each other.
Yes.
So it's a really interesting
It
story.
is.
So it's yeah.
just irony all over the place.
yeah. Yeah. It was meant to be that we met
Yeah.
and our husbands met. So
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting. It's Kirby Cochran for sheriff, but it feels like we're eulogizing him here. Everybody's talking about how wonderful he is.
we're not
well,
doing
you
that.
know
Not at all. It's
I hate to say it. It's really hard when someone is really pretty darn good and would fill a role so well.
Sure.
And it does sound like we're over embellishing him, but to be honest, you know, I mean, I'm just going to say it outright. I'm a Democrat. He's a Republican, and I'm going to vote for the man
He's
because
a
he
what?
is the man.
Okay, he's a what?
I don't know what he is. What is it?
I thought you were going to say Republican, but it sounded differently.
Oh, did it? Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
That is what she said.
So, honesty, is that going to kill me? But I'm going to tell you right now, I am full-fledged and supportive of Kirby Cochran because he is the best.
But you just know his integrity. It's got nothing to do with
Absolutely.
politics, right?
Well, no, it does not.
Well, I think
but
as
in the
sheriff-
end, a lot of us do vote that way. And
absolutely.
I think we need to realize we need to look at the person and not the party.
See, I would agree wholeheartedly with you there. You know his integrity. I mean, you know
Yes,
he's a
I
good
do.
guy.
And that's why I'm moving that way.
He's going to enforce and follow the law.
Yes, he
and,
is.
And, I mean, what more could we ask for?
He is a great man.
And it says right out there on the placard, transparency. That's part of it. So
That's right.
you guys can keep him in check. I almost said we, but you guys can keep him in check.
Absolutely.
I'll try to do that too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you for being here today.
You bet.
Lori, you want to hang out with me for a few minutes?
Sure, I can.
Do you know this lady sitting over here?
I do.
Would you like to introduce her?
Well, she actually has her son with her. Maybe she wants to introduce her son first.
Okay, we may have to turn the mic down for him so he can get a little closer to it. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Who are you?
Michael Litherland.
Michael Litherland. That's an interesting name. And what is your name, dear?
Tanya Litherland.
Tanya. Okay. What do you do, Tanya?
I am a manager at Triple Play Barbecue in Franklin.
Oh, see, now that's all it took.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it took. How do you know Kirby Cochran?
Well, we met Kirby in January of this year. My son has a very rare disease, and
This little guy right here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. We were blessed to meet Kirby when we did a benefit at Triple Play Barbecue. He came in and made a few donations, spent some time with Michael, and has just been amazing to Michael.
Right.
He checks on Michael constantly. Each week every other week when we go to treatment, we get a message from Kirby checking on him, seeing how he's doing, how he's done after treatment. He's been amazing.
He's a good-looking kid. He looks like a little lady killer. Do you have any girlfriends, buddy?
No.
You sure?
Mom's right here, so.
You can tell me about it when Mom's not around. How about that?
We got to smile.
Kirby Cochran for sheriff, dear. What do you think the best thing about him will be as a sheriff?
He genuinely cares about people. And I think that says a lot when you go into a business or a job, that you actually care about people and care about what happens in your community. And he truly does that.
Well, there you go. Now, when he comes down there and checks on you, is he getting barbecue as well?
Absolutely.
He's got to support the business, right?
Absolutely.
I need some barbecue now. Tell me about the business there. Where is it?
It is in Franklin off of Jefferson Street. We opened up in January of 2015. It's pretty awesome. We have a retractable roof like what the Colts Stadium has. It's just amazing. So.
No one fell on these gates. They just almost fell, but everything is fine over here. Is there a website for the business?
It is. It's tripleplaybbq.com.
Tripleplaybbq.com. What is your specialty there?
I would say it would be the ribs or the brisket. Those are my two absolute favorites.
Really?
Absolutely.
See, Lori, now I got to go with that. You're still open right now? What time do you close?
Absolutely. 10 o'clock.
Ooh, child. I'm going to be done here and packed up, and I'm going to go get some barbecue before I head back north.
It's good food. We've been there a couple times.
Oh,
well, Kirby's been more because I know he stopped by.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring all my gear, and I'm going to set up in your barbecue joint, and we're going to eat barbecue one Saturday and just talk about it.
That would be wonderful.
That would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
I bet you Kirby'd show up to that.
I'm sure.
He would.
Donna, thank you so much for supporting Kirby.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Anything you want to say, little man, before we take off?
No.
Okay. Have you been out there skating?
Yeah, but my feet have been hurting.
Yeah, my hurt just looking at it. I can't get out there. I'm too old for that. Thank you, buddy. Hi, guy.
Hi.
Who are you?
Carson.
Carson. Okay. Do you have a job?
No.
You don't have a job? How old are you?
9.
9.
Oh, you were good.
You look older than 9. Hi, Dad.
Hey, how are you?
So I'm assuming you're Carson's dad?
I am Carson's dad.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Scott King.
Scott, it's good to meet you, brother.
Nice meeting you.
What do you do?
Oh, sorry.
So the skates get in the way.
Decided to make a lot of noise.
This is interesting. I've never set up at picnic tables inside of a skating rink before, so we're getting a
It
lot of
works
noise.
out okay usually. And when it's cold, we're here quite a bit in the wintertime.
Okay.
But I work at the probation department downtown.
Okay,
in Franklin.
so this is how you know Kirby.
He was really my first boss for the county back
Right.
about 20 years ago.
Yeah, it would have been.
So know him quite well.
All right.
And off and on, he in the law enforcement community ever since.
Now, everybody loves this guy. Nobody's saying any. Well, even before his wife sat down with us.
Right, right.
Nobody knows anything bad about him.
No, there's nothing to say too bad.
I
Kirby's-
tried to get a little dirt on him and ask his wife, was there any little secrets? And she said, well, he's funny. I'm like, okay.
He is funny.
No,
Wouldn't
he
you
is.
agree, Scott?
Oh, absolutely.
He's a funny guy.
I mean, the man is never upset, it seems like. I mean, very level-headed, cares a lot about people and the people around him,
Sure.
people that he loves.
Right.
Cares about the job a lot, too.
And that's why you're supporting him?
I am. He's always been very professional. He taught me a whole heck of a lot about this law enforcement community and how to. You got it there, buddy?
My man's got his hands full here.
and
Literally.
always respect it and the job, and I respect him a lot.
Very nice. Very nice. So you're going to be down at the polls on voting day?
I am, absolutely.
And then the after party, right? We're doing an after party?
Is it? Okay.
I'm trying to set something up. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be a good time.
I
I'm
need to
certain.
be hanging out with all these officers down here and
Right.
keep me out of trouble.
Oh, Chuck Murphy might.
Chuck Murphy
He's
might.
going to sit. Tommy, let Chuck sit down.
Perfect.
Thanks a lot.
Lori, thank you for sitting down with
Hey,
us.
you're welcome. Thanks for being here.
Scott,
We appreciate the support.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All
Scott,
right.
thank you, brother.
Thank you.
It is live from we are Franklin Skate Center down in Franklin. It is Kirby Cochran Sr. for sheriff, Johnson County. Election's coming up in about a year, and he's been working it, doing a little fundraising, getting everything done, and it's going to be very interesting. If my memory serves me correctly, you and I met.
We did.
I believe we met at a church. Yeah.
Church function for the
Turn that
Donate Life.
turn that microphone up for me a little bit. There we are,
There
bro.
we go.
That's a lot better right there. Donate Life. Yes, we talked then. Remind me of your name.
It's Chuck Murphy.
And what do you do with, I guess, with Kirby, right? You were working for him at one point, and
Yeah, I
I'm
started.
trying to remember the story. That's been about a year.
Yeah, it's been a while. 1998, Scott and I actually worked for Kirby at Community Correctional.
So Scott's still sitting right here. You can still talk with the microphone's on.
Okay, I can hear you and him. They just want to listen, so I'll just speak right here.
That'll work. That'll
Thank you.
work right now. Kirby Cochran for sheriff. You and I talked about this before. What do you think the best thing about Kirby is? It's going to make him a great sheriff.
There's a lot of things about Kirby that's going to make him a great sheriff. One is I think he's really transparent and he's open to new ideas. He's open to. He's really going to be big into community policing
Sure.
and getting the community involved, which is something I think that we need to do.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Every politician that runs, transparency always comes up. But, we were talking to everybody who knows him, and this is a mainstay. Everybody who's known him his whole life say the same thing. There's no secrets. There's nothing there. It's going to be all right out in the public.
It sure will be, and, he doesn't sugarcoat anything either, so and that's another good characteristic that he has.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. How long have you known him? Wow.
About 21 years.
21. Has he changed a lot in those 21 years? Other than getting older like we all do?
Nah, not really. He's still the same guy.
No, he is. That's very true. He's the same guy as I met 20 years ago, and he's a fighter. I mean, as we all know what he's been through in his life. So
absolutely.
If you can't get behind that, I don't know what you can get behind.
When he was sitting down with me a few minutes ago, I mentioned the Indiana Donor Network, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, and he shifted it right back to the campaign and then say, well, I'm going to get in here and let you guys take over.
Sure.
He didn't want to mention it tonight. It's not about that tonight, I guess.
He's put a lot of time and effort into that. I know it's very important, as it should be, but he doesn't just speak it, he lives it.
Sure.
And you can tell from being in parades on TV and speaking at functions, I think all around the state, actually,
Sure.
about that. So.
Well, he said this was his dream. And if he works half as hard as sheriff as he does on this campaign, I think he's going to do great things.
Correct. I agree.
great things.
All right.
Now, the sheriff before was, I guess, who we have now. Everybody's telling me good things about this guy, so he's not leaving Kirby in a mess. So I'm talking like he's already won. I mean, we know what's going to happen. But I thought you were going to interject there. You look like you were about to say something.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
That's tough right
Yeah,
now.
put me in a bad spot there.
It's positive marketing. It's what we do, just all positive. So when is the election? Do you guys know?
The primary will be in May of 2018,
Uh-huh.
and that's when it'll be won or lost for the county, I believe.
Okay. Are we looking at any surprises? I mean, I don't even know who he's running against, to be honest with you. Is anybody else campaigning?
Yeah, there's a couple troopers. I know Jack Badan, Stoney Vaughn, and then another sheriff employee, Dwayne Burgess, is also running.
Okay. I never heard any of those names. I'm not a Johnson County guy, but yeah.
Yeah, I think Kirby's the front runner, in my opinion, and that's who I want to work for, and that's why I'm getting behind him.
Just, the crowd that I've seen, that I know are supporting him, it's going to be very impressive. It's going to be a very good win. And that's what that's going to make it, I guess, his first term even better.
Yeah, and it's going to be a win for the community. It's going to be a win for definitely for the sheriff's office and all the employees that are there. Kirby treats everybody so well, and again, he's just so open with bringing new ideas, and he's got so much stuff to offer the community, I think, that we haven't seen before, and some programs to educate the public.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's real big into fighting the heroin issue that we have that seems to be plaguing the state of Indiana, probably the nation. But we're starting to see an influx of that here in the county.
Whatever happened to meth? That seemed to be an issue not that long ago, and now it's...
And it still is. I mean, you're getting a lot of Mexican ice that's coming up, but your Nazi labs and homegrown labs have kind of gone away since they have taken the over-the-counter medication and placed it back behind the pharmacist where you got to sign out the pseudoephedrine.
Okay, got you. I understand about that. I've always been a bottle guy. I get some bourbon and a beer, and I'm good to go. I've never really done anything other than that.
And no desire.
But always in moderation, sir. Always in moderation. You want to hang out with me for a few minutes?
Sure.
I'm going to let you do that. How you doing, brother?
Great. How are you?
Well, if I get the right mic on, we'll do this again. Is that better?
Can you hear me now?
There we go. What's your name, sir?
My name's Norm Gapehart.
Norm, good to meet you, brother. I don't have to ask what you do for a living. I know you work with Whiteland, right?
I am. I'm the town manager for Whiteland.
Oh, the town manager. Okay. Right. Tell me about Kirby Cochran Sr., brother. How do you know him?
Well, what I know of Kirby is through the community, and the major thing that I've seen from Kirby is his interest and compassion for the community. He's a Christian, and his leadership values, I think, are distinguished in those areas. He's a very compassionate person, and that's key for me in trying to determine, who I would support in the sheriff's election. And, integrity is a big issue.
And you know him through the city.
I know Kirby through. I've been at Greenwood prior career and been around this community and the county all my life. So just crossing paths through our course of employment through the years.
Okay. Did you know he's funny?
Yeah.
Apparently, it takes a few years to figure this out, but I don't know him as funny yet. I know him as the serious. I mean, he'll smile and crack a little joke, but I'm waiting for him to bust out in a skit now.
Yeah.
Watch out, he's a prankster.
Is he? Okay,
yeah,
I got to know about some of these pranks.
He's got some pretty good tricks up his sleeves.
Did he get you good sometime?
Yeah, not really, but I've seen a few things he's done.
I love the fact that you're debating what you can and can't say. You don't want to go too far on the radio. That's a beautiful thing, bro. How long have you been with Whiteland?
I've been at Whiteland since 2014. I was at Greenwood for 26 years.
Okay, all right. That's a while.
Yeah.
That's a while. You're town manager now.
I am.
What did you do before with Greenwood?
Well, my last 12 years of my career, I was actually in Terry McLaughlin's job, Director of Operations.
Uh-huh.
And so I served under 3 different mayors there.
Okay. All right. I wouldn't know about any of that. I'm the entertainment guy. I'm the weird guy over in the corner.
Absolutely.
So my hat's off to you, brother. And I got to say, I do love your hair.
Thank you.
Same color, yeah. Brother, it was good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Brenda's running around pointing at everything and setting us up here. Thank you, sir. We really have to rethink these picnic tables next time when these gates on, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not putting no skates on. Keep my ankles and knees intact.
Absolutely, and my back. Believe me. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
How are you?
Wonderful.
What is your name?
Kathy.
Kathy. What do you do for a living?
I work at Kohl's department store.
Okay. Tell me about Kirby Cochran Sr. How do you know him?
Oh my goodness. We used to roller skate together when we were just kids.
And you're doing it tonight as well?
Yes, yes.
Did he put those skates back on? He was skating in here earlier.
Yes, yes.
And your name, dear?
My name is Kim.
Kim. What do you do?
I am actually a server at Smoky Bones.
Okay, very nice. That's cool. That's cool. So you guys are making me hungry, too. How do you know Kirby?
Actually, I also went skating with Kirby a long time ago,
So
yeah.
Kirby just skates with all the
Oh,
ladies
yeah.
before he met Miss Lori. Okay. Is that what we do in Franklin, is go skating? And
I think that was the big thing
That
back.
was the big thing back
That-
in the...
Yeah, that kept everybody out of
Yeah.
trouble.
Well, apparently it still is. This place is packed tonight.
Yeah, I heard Kirby's going to be doing the limbo later. Backwards.
Backwards.
Is my question.
Hey, brother. Say it again.
Shoot the duck. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, help me out. I do not remember Shoot the Duck. It's a different thing in South Georgia.
You kneeled down and put one leg out.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And just kind of roll under it, yes.
Right.
Now I know what
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
talking
they played Disco Duck.
That's what it was, exactly.
I thought we...
But I don't remember anybody helping you up afterwards, and that's my only concern. I think I could get down. Getting up would be the next
I
problem.
think if I got down, I would stay down. It would be a lot of trouble to get me back up. What is your name, brother?
My name's Chris Moorfield.
Chris Moorfield. What do you do, brother?
I'm a glazer, a glass installer.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. Very cool. Is it your business, or do you work for
No,
someone else?
I work for a very dear friend of mine.
Okay, well, let's give him a shout out.
MAB Commercial Glazing, Mark Burks.
There we are. Where can we find them online?
MABcommercialglazing.com.
.com is really that simple.
That's simple.
Tell me about Kirby Cochran, brother. How do you know him?
Kirby and I went to school together. We both graduated together, and we was roller skating here back. My goodness, I guess at 12 and 13 years old.
Here. Same building.
Same building.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Someone told me they've been coming here for 40 years earlier.
That
And,
that sounds about right. Now that you put it that way, I guess you are. I guess that does. That's it.
I actually worked at a roller rink. It was roller rink and a bowling alley in South Georgia when I was 16, which is the last time I've been on skates.
No kidding.
Yeah, so I can't. Of course, they've torn it down and moved the bowling alley, have a much bigger alley with a lot of lanes. But they never rebuilt the roller rink.
I was trying to remember the last time that I was on 8 wheels, and I'm just gonna estimate 30 years ago.
Wow.
1993 for me.
Wow. Yeah. So you're on skates tonight?
I am.
How's it going?
So far, so good.
You're smiling real big, so you're having a good time.
I tell you what, I can already.
He's doing a good job,
I
too.
can already
He's doing
feel.
good.
Yeah, I can already feel the burn in here a little bit, and
You're feeling the burn. We're in
yeah,
politics now. Okay.
already. So I can.
You can still show off.
Well, until I bite the dust, and then it's not going to look so graceful. But it's a lot of fun. It's for a great cause. Very happy to be a part of the program here.
Now, he's doing a lot of campaigning and a lot of fundraising in the last year.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure he's going to keep it going the year coming up. Are you guys around for the other events? Or because he does events at barbecue houses, and I'd rather do that than come out here to skate, to be honest with you. I mean, I know everybody's been here for years, but I'd rather eat barbecue to bust my butt out there.
Yeah, this is more nostalgia, I think, because that's where a lot of people know Kirby.
Sure.
And the roller skating. This is where we all spend our weekends. There wasn't nothing else when we was kids. There wasn't. This was the only thing that there was to do here in Franklin. And so I think for a lot of us, it's really nostalgic to be here and to see everyone on skates and having a really great time.
Well, it is certainly busy on a beautiful Thursday evening right now in
Absolutely.
2017.
Yes.
Are you going to get on skates again pretty soon, or are you going to bring the family up here and do your thing?
You know, let's just see how I get through tonight. I can probably answer that better in the morning. It might be a big fat no, or it might be, you know what, it feels pretty good, and I'd love to try it again.
You know, win big or go home, man.
Exactly.
You know, if you're not in traction, you got to come back at some point.
Absolutely.
I see Kirby Cochran standing around the corner taking pictures of us over there. Looks like he is on skates again.
And it looks like he's still doing well on 8 wheels also, I see. Yeah, he's getting around there pretty good.
He was skating through here. When I was in here setting up, before anybody got here tonight, he was doing laps in there. So making sure he got used to it again before you guys got here.
Absolutely.
He didn't want to look silly, I guess. Yeah, they've been trying to get me to get skates on too, and it's just not.
And why haven't you?
Because I'm old. I'm much more comfortable behind this microphone and soundboard than I am out there on skates. I can control this. I can't control that. No, I tripped walking on the sidewalk today. I'm not going to get out there. That's a true story too.
I actually fell down the steps this morning, getting out of bed and going down to get ready for work.
You're kidding me.
I hit the second step. Down I went.
Oh, see?
All the way to the bottom. So I thought, what a better way to work out the soreness than.
So no Tylenol 3 was involved.
A little Advil.
Okay.
Yeah. Some Advil today.
Because you've been smiling the whole time.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
See tomorrow if you can get out of bed or not.
That's what's going to tell the tale. If I can get up and move around and function tomorrow and make it to work successfully and do what I need to do, then we'll probably come back.
So this place has been here a while. Has it always been Franklin Skate Center?
Franklin Skate Club, as long as I can
Skate
remember.
Club.
I can remember when the big square letters, when they was lined up here, when they bought them and changed. But I can't remember what the sign was like before that. But I do remember them, the large squares sitting out there that spelled out Franklin Skate Club. But I was trying to remember what it looked like before.
For me, this place hasn't changed at all since when I came here as a kid.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not been 30 years for me. But
Yeah, you're a young guy, aren't you?
I used to be.
The menu over here.
Closing in on 40 now.
Oh, poor baby.
I know.
My goodness.
Yeah. Almost 40.
Oh, to be 40
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I've been there, brother.
If I don't keep moving, I'm going to stiffen up. I'm taking these off and getting back out.
Brother, it was great meeting you.
Excellent. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for supporting Kirby, too.
Yeah, thank you.
This is just beautiful. This place is packed in there, brother.
Good turnout. Hopefully, make a little bit of money for them and have a good time.
Did they start with the raffles and everything in there yet?
I haven't heard one drawn out yet, but I got my ticket here, hoping I'll get some kind of nice prize.
See, I've got to get back there. They're going till 8:30, but I'm stuck back here for a few more minutes anyway. I need to get somebody over here to talk about this food and everything. Have you had the food here lately?
I have
Did you
not.
see that pizza over there? Oh my God. The nachos and everything, it just looks flipping amazing. Finally, yes, I'm going to get you on the microphone. It is Brenda. Hey, lady.
Hey, Johnny.
How's your butt?
Great.
Brenda took a little spill, and I guess everything's fine?
Yes.
Okay, now you come up here a lot.
I sure do. I work here.
And you fell.
And I fell.
See, how does that work? I mean, you guys are...
one of my friends that we grew up with, Kirby's cousin, Brent, he decided that we were going to race, and I was out there skating, and I didn't have my toe stops in, so I got a little wobbly, and I went to stop, and I fell.
And I missed it, too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least you're all right.
Didn't you hear feel the building shake? And it rattled a little bit, too.
There were two ladies that came in here telling everybody that you fell. So
yeah.
As soon as it happened, they ran to tell everybody. So.
Yeah, because it's not normal.
Well, I know that you're here a lot, so I didn't realize that everybody knew everybody and everybody grew up coming here.
Yes.
And this was part of what you did.
Yes, this was the hangout when we were growing up.
I see. What I'd love to do is get somebody from the skate club here to talk about the menu and everything going on here.
Okay, well, let me see if I can grab Nicole for you. How about that?
That would be, well, we can get Kirby to do it. Kirby's standing there not doing anything. Can we get Nicole to come out with us, too? Nicole?
Nicole that works in the concession.
That would work, yeah. I don't think I've met Nicole. Okay. How's it going in there, dear?
It's going good.
You've got a crowd.
We sure do.
Have you started with the raffles and everything?
We've done a few.
Just a few?
Yes.
Any of the big prizes gone yet?
Not yet.
Kirby was giving away a truck, right?
Right, and it says Kirby Cochran for Johnson County Sheriff.
Kirby's always got something for sale, I think.
Yeah.
Now, you've known this guy pretty much your whole life.
Yes, we grew up together. We probably knew each other before we knew each other. We started kindergarten in the same neighborhood, and our parents still reside in the same neighborhood.
Your whole lives you've known each other.
Our whole lives.
You are working pretty hard on this campaign too.
Yes.
I think social media wise, I see you pushing more stuff than he does.
You think?
I think so.
Maybe I have a little more time on my hands than he does.
Either way, right?
Right.
We've got several people who act like they don't want to talk on the radio tonight.
I think they're a little bit shy.
They said they were going to, and now they don't want to come over here.
Right, we're going to have to get them.
I wore deodorant. I know it's not that. Here we go.
Here's Vicki Clay. She's the owner,
Well,
one of the part owners of the Franklin Skate Club.
Let's get Vicki on for a minute. Come here, Vicki. Well, yes, ma'am. That's fine. Give me 2 minutes here. And Vic,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just put it on. Vicki is the owner?
Vicki is owner's daughter.
Owner's daughter. So pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much, yes.
Tell me about Franklin Skate Club.
I can tell you that my grandparents built this place. Took them 6 years to build it, and they finally opened in 1959.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, I wasn't here in
No, neither was
1959.
I. I wasn't either. So you've grown up with all these people.
Yes.
Everybody that's been coming here for years, you've known them forever.
Yes.
Is that interesting?
It's wonderful, actually, that you see.
Oh, it's wonderful. Okay.
It
I was
is-
looking for the right word, but.
No, I love it that you, Kirby, for instance, and his family skated here, and
Uh-huh.
of course now they have kids, and now that makes me feel old, but no, it's nice seeing the families throughout the years.
That's a beautiful thing. Did you know that Brenda fell?
I saw Brenda fall, and it scared me to death. I'm just glad she didn't hit her face like I thought she did.
Oh. Tell me about this menu you've got up here. You got this pizza that's sitting out here. It looks phenomenal.
It is. We it's just a frozen pizza. We put the toppings on, but it definitely a good pizza.
That's a frozen pizza.
It is a frozen pizza.
Okay, I would have. Okay, it looked homemade to me.
Well, okay, I made it from scratch myself.
Sounds
this
much
morning.
better. We're marketing. There you go. There you go. Now, where can we find this place online?
Go to franklinskateclub.com.
And we are located?
2680 North Morton, Franklin, Indiana.
And what about the hours?
Summer hours are coming up, so we've got Wednesday evening 6 to 8:30, Friday evening 7 to 10:30, and Saturdays 12:30 to 3 in the afternoon, and 7 to 11 on Saturday evening.
Now, as the owner's daughter, are you here a lot? Far too much?
9 days a week, it seems like. That it does.
Tell me about Kirby Cochran.
Kirby Cochran, like I said, he skated here throughout the years, and it just it's that family thing, and that's what we just love.
The city integrity as well.
Absolutely.
That's what everybody keeps saying, and that's how I know the guy.
Right.
Can you see anybody else being sheriff after you know Kirby's running?
Nope.
I mean, nobody's going to fill the role.
That's right.
Sorry, guys. You know, I look forward to your cards and letters, but I'm a Kirby Cochran guy. It's really that simple. Ms. Vicki, I know you're busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us.
Thank you, and I'm just glad they came out and had their event at our place. We appreciate it.
As am I. Thank you so much.
Thank
dear.
you.
And these picnic tables worked out great over here, by the way.
Good.
They're
I knew they
perfect.
would.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks.
How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good. You're Johnny, right?
I am Johnny.
I've heard all about you.
Oh, my God.
I watch your show. I follow on Facebook. I love it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I got scared for a minute. I thought you were a bill collector. I was
Oh,
like,
no.
Wait a
But
minute. The
I do
car is
take-
paid for.
I do take donations,
What
especially tonight for my buddy Kirby. So.
What do you do, brother?
Hey, man, I am a detective for the sheriff's office.
Oh, then yes, you do follow me.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we watch you quite a bit at the office.
Yeah, especially the last
but it's all
administration,
good.
they watched me as well. Is that how you know Kirby?
I do. That's how I know Kirby through work.
And how long has that been?
Oh, that's been about 12 years now.
Okay.
At least, working hand in hand with him for 12 years.
Well, you're here tonight and you're wearing his gang colors.
I am. Yeah, I am.
You got his
We're
cut on.
affiliated, right? We just haven't come up with a hand signal yet. We're looking to do something like that. So,
You know, if you could describe Kirby in one word, what would you say?
genuine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't want to sound phony. You get a lot of people on here who say certain words, but honestly, genuine guy.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. So you know he's going to be a good sheriff.
Oh, I know he is. Yeah.
You know, the sheriff you had before was pretty good, from what I understand.
Yeah, sure he is.
And
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I don't see Kirby as a political guy, though. I see
No,
him as
no,
enforcing
no.
the law and doing the right thing, and
Right.
that's how I see him.
Family guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So looking out for each other, and he's a leader inside the office right now, and in investigations. Most people go to him and asking questions. He's been around for a while. He'll give you a straight answer. So.
So just straight right off the top.
Right off the top.
I like that.
Yep, not
I
holding
like
back.
that. He's a good guy. I like Kirby Cochran. Hello, dear.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. What is your name?
Tammy Seacat.
Tammy Seacat. Okay, so you said that it was like it's all one word. Tammy Seacat.
Well, it's like a movie star song.
Yeah.
There we are, like
Right.
Cher or Madonna.
Uh-huh,
Okay.
uh-huh.
What do you do, dear?
I'm a Mary Kay consultant.
Oh, very nice.
That's it.
How do you know Kirby?
I have known Kirby pretty much all my life. Went to school with Kirby in elementary school. We grew up together.
This guy.
I worked with Kirby at the sheriff's office.
He's got to be a great guy. He's been friends with everybody since childhood.
Well, that's right, and he doesn't lose any friends, as you can see here tonight.
Yeah.
So
maybe I should not have burned so many bridges. Is what I thought.
It's true.
But there we are. Kirby Cochran for sheriff.
Exactly.
You excited?
I'm very excited. I
We
think
got-
he'll be awesome at it.
We got a year. What then? What are we all going to do with our lives after we get him in office?
Well,
We're going to support him.
A second term? Let's go ahead and start on the second term, right?
Exactly.
All right. So you've been coming here forever, too. Are you a skater?
I used to be.
So used to be as in not tonight.
Not tonight.
Oh, yeah. Smart lady. I'm not doing the thing either.
I think
She's not like
she's
Brenda.
waiting until later.
Nah.
Don't let her fool you.
Till the cameras will still be here.
She's doing the limbo with Kirby later.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to do the limbo.
That just scares me.
I'll be the watcher. I'll hold the pole.
That just scares me, Brenda. I got to tell you this. Now, you come up here like every week, right?
I sure do.
Still.
Yes.
She's still got it going on.
Except for today.
So, of course, the crowd has changed.
Yes.
The kids a lot different?
Different generations, yes.
Okay, you able to keep them straight?
I try to.
Do they? Everybody knows Mama Brenda out here? Is that what it is?
She's working. Look out.
Detective, are you on skates tonight?
Am I what?
Are you on skates tonight?
On my skates? No, I'm not skating. I got a job to go to Monday. You seen me? You
I
look at me.
got to work tomorrow, so yeah, I can't. I'm not.
Sometimes I have a hard time just getting out of bed, standing on one leg. I get out there, I'll bust my elbow or something, and I won't be able to go to work on Monday. But hey, I'm here to support him, so do whatever we can.
I see.
We come to all
I
these
see.
events to help him out.
Absolutely. I need to come to more. I'm just working all the flipping time.
Yeah,
All the time.
I get you on that.
So, any big cases you're working on you can tell us about?
No, nothing I can tell you about. Yeah,
You've
we're
had
all-
some
we're-
fun ones.
Yeah, we've always had fun ones, but we always stay busy down there. At least.
Well,
at
I
least
guess that'd be a good and a bad thing, right?
No, yeah, it's a good and bad thing. Right. It's a double-edged sword,
Sure.
so to speak. Yeah, sure. But we all in law enforcement, we get a lot out of helping folks. So, whether it's solving a case or just becoming acquainted with some citizens out there and getting to know them, and they say police officers have a different flavor of life. So we get to see a lot of things, and I know Kirby. He's seen a lot of things, especially doing the best cases that he does, and I think that's what makes him a good down-to-earth type person. Is
Sure.
that, seen a lot. So.
Sure. Well, we were talking to some of the nurses earlier, and I'm a huge fan of nurses.
Are you?
They're just good people. Well, except for my second ex-wife. There's been two of them.
Well.
That's a long story, too. I could do a whole show on that.
Well,
Not just an
nurses.
episode, a whole show. But, the guys in blue and brown, we're huge supporters of. I love you guys to death. I think I'm almost annoying because every time I see somebody in uniform, I have to shake their hand.
Oh, yeah.
If you're at Applebee's or something, I'm known for buying your lunch.
When you go?
Hey, we
when you going
appreciate that
next?
right there.
When you going to Applebee's? We going tonight?
I think I'm doing barbecue tonight because
All right,
those
let's
ladies
go.
turned me on to barbecue. I did a show with the Allen County ASPCA last weekend, and I was just floored and flabbergasted. I was like a little kid because the canine units came out there and they let you play with the dogs. I didn't think they did that. It was amazing. These officers would turn. Yeah, there's so many places you can go from there. But this is a family
In what
show
way
tonight.
did they let you play with the dogs? They didn't make you wear one of those suits and let them dogs
Not
bite you,
that
did they?
bad. Not
okay,
that
all
bad.
right, okay.
But these, they're officers. These dogs are officers as well. And you'd walk up to them, and they'd lick your face and be all over you like they were just, domesticated animals. But then
yeah.
they know when it's time to go to work.
Sure.
So
It's just like Chuck. Hey,
Chuck hasn't licked my face
he
yet.
knows
but
when
I
it's time to go to work, and we feed him and we pet him up a little bit. But he likes it. But no, the canine guys, they got a partner there and they live with them, so it's like having an extra person in their car and they're attached to them. So we're pretty big about dogs down here. We like them a lot.
That is a very good thing. And again, much respect to every single one of you, the officers. Yeah. Any parting words you'd like to leave us with? I got to get Kirby over here before we shut down. He's ignoring me now, but we need to have him say goodbye to everybody. Anything you need to let us know, Detective? Anything that you need to let me know?
You know?
Yes.
Like-
because I've not been drinking tonight.
Like we're following you later tonight?
I know you following
We heard
me.
about you, Johnny. We heard.
We're on you, Johnny.
It's a conspiracy theory show, isn't it? My conspiracy theory show is why you're following me. He just gave me a thumbs up and said, "Yeah, I'll be there in a minute." It's live radio. It's a hard stop, and we're going to go long here.
All right.
We'll get you on a mic. Chuck, can we have him sit down there? Chuck,
Here you
thanks.
go. Here you go. Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Chuck is a good guy here.
He is a good guy.
It is Kirby Cochran Sr. for president. See what I did there?
I get to sit next to Kirby.
I'm struggling
I'm just
again.
letting everybody know.
The detective's watching me. Kirby Cochran Sr. for sheriff of Johnson County. Brother, we've cycled through a lot of people here tonight, and I've learned some things.
It was good or bad or indifferent?
Be careful. Don't step on silkworms.
Oh, yeah.
You've
That's a new one.
You know a lot of people from your old neighborhood growing up. That must have been a big
that's bad.
neighborhood. You got a big family, and you're a funny guy.
Funny?
Once we get to know you.
Like
Yeah.
funny, haha.
Funny high or funny on skates?
I don't think Lori elaborated too much on that, but you have a lot of people supporting you, and these are all good people I've talked to tonight. Again, there was no doubt in my mind before, but I think Johnson County is in for some good things, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, like I said earlier, and even when we first started this campaign, my goal was to basically surround myself with good people and people that were going to be on board with the same goals that I was on board with. And, you know, we've done a good job of that. Like I said earlier, you just look around this skating rink. We're a lot of good people here. We're just trying to make a good change. And I've said from day one, and hopefully everybody understands this, you know, this campaign's not just my campaign, it's everybody's campaign.
Sure.
And I'm all ears anytime somebody's got suggestions.
Well, I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
Does he really have a case out on me? He's a detective, and I know that he's looking at. He
Man,
knew me and knew.
Hey, Kirby, you know that
You know
white
what?
van. You know that white van we've been looking for.
Hey, there's some things
Oh,
you
wait a
can't
minute.
talk about.
No, I fit the description. Is that what
Hey,
it is?
everybody fits the description. You drive a white van? That's what
I
we're
do
looking
not. No, sir. No, sir. And I've only had Pepsi tonight, and I'm probably going to take a Uber home from here now just because of that.
Uber. Yeah. But, yeah, you know, we appreciate you coming out. We appreciate the skating rink, Franklin Skate Club, and Vicky, everybody, Larry, Jerry, everybody letting us have us here. And I'm just blessed and thankful for all the people that are here. These events are going to grow as we go. We just thought that this would be a good event for kids to come out and families, and that's what we're going to base this campaign on is family values and bringing everybody together because family supports us. So.
Absolutely. You've got a lot of support here. Is there one thing left that you'd like the voters of Johnson County to know?
I'd just like to let you know that, again, like I said earlier, my ears are open. The website's KirbyCochranForSheriff.com. Email KirbyCochran@gmail.com. KirbyCochranForSheriff@gmail.com. I'm willing to sit down and talk to folks. I'm not a big texter as far as I'm not going to text you a campaign platform. If you want to talk, I'm open. And, you know, we don't have any hidden secrets here. We're just trying to be proactive. We're going to be transparent with everything we're doing. And we're going to move Johnson County in a forward direction as far as drug epidemic that we have going on nationwide. It's here. We want to make that known. Anything that's going on at the Sheriff's Department, again, it's going to be transparent.
Sure.
We got a solid department right now. We just got some things we can improve upon. And as far as the staff, one big thing I want the staff to know, especially those folks that are working hard in those entry-level positions, we appreciate you. We couldn't do it without you. And we will have opportunities for those folks to be promoted and moving forward. So if it's moving forward in law enforcement that you want to do, I'm your guy. Drugs, here we come.
There you
I'll
are.
Just tell you that.
I love that. I love that. Can you take donations through your website? Are you set up for that?
Yeah, we can do that. Just jump on the website. You'll see several buttons on every page that says donate. You just send me an email. I'd love to meet up with people in person and shake their hands. You know, if you're willing to put your money where your mouth is, we're willing to get it done. We got the team to do it, and we're going to get it done in 2018.
Hey, Kirby, what events you got written in stone for upcoming fundraisers?
We got a golf fundraiser coming up. Orchard Golf Course has been kind enough to allow us to be there. I think that event's sometime around May 17th.
May 21st. I
May
believe.
21st, Orchard Golf Course. Easiest way to find these events is jump on the website. If you can't find it on the website, I'm going to go out on a limb, 317-412-3185. Just call me. I'm all ears.
Holy cow, that's his phone number.
You
just
put
gave his
your
phone
personal
number
phone
out.
number.
That's
You
how
want me-
personal
Hey.
this guy is, Johnny.
Okay.
Transparent. There it
All right.
is.
Yeah,
I don't
June,
think you can be more transparent than that, bro.
Nah, we don't have anything to hide. It's all open. We're going to get it done.
June 17th, golf outing.
Yep, June 17th, Tamika Woods. We got a huge golf outing. Also, we have Blue River Band.
Yes, June 2nd.
June 2nd. Brenda got that set up for us. We got a big thing going on. Ryan's working with the folks at
Las Chalupas on 135 and 500 North over in Barkersville area.
Perfect.
Good folks.
Absolutely perfect. So summer's looking good.
Yeah, so far so good. We'll just keep moving ahead.
Keep us up with everything you got going on. Make sure we can share it around on social media and help you out as well.
Yeah, we look forward to partnering with you in the future, Johnny. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much. Kirby Cochran Sr., Sheriff, Johnson County. Brother, thank you.
Thank you.